Hey, so you're probably wondering, is traveling alone lonely? Well, I'm going to get right into that video, so let's get into it, guys.
Need it from you.
Okay, so you might be wondering, is traveling alone lonely? So I last year went on a trip to Montenegro by myself, like for the first ever time, and that was like the first solo trip I ever did. And it was quite interesting actually because I've always been one of those people that I just always surrounded by people, and doing kind of things that I like scares me because I'm very like almost like a perfectionist. I have to like ever have everything planned. But that trip, it just everything. I just threw everything out of the window. I was like, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna try something new and put myself in like different like uncomfortable situation. And I actually found it to be one of the best trips that I ever had because it allowed me to actually get to know other people like without having to just be surrounded by people. Because most of the time I travel, I'm mostly with my family, or I'm flying to a country where like I already know people there. So, I mean, also like it's just one of those things where like I think it was just put into perspective that I'm getting older and I'm an adult now, so I need to just get everything planned out for myself. But I actually quite really enjoyed the trip because, you know, being by yourself, it's like you could just do whatever you want. You don't have to worry about what other people like want to do. You just wake up and be like, okay, cool, today we're going to do this activity, we're going to do this activity. And it's a fun way of having a trip because you can actually relax, you zen out, you don't feel like the pressure of doing things you don't want to do. And like again, it's like I like meeting people when I travel and learning a new culture. So, that sort of pushed me to like go and explore and get to know like people and eat new food, new experiences, put myself in like difficult like situations, like going to a restaurant by yourself, for example. And I know for some people like that could be a little bit intimidating. However, you know, I think it's a good way of like seeing things in a different perspective and just saying, fuck it, let's just do it. Let's just do it. If you want to go for like a trip, don't wait for other people because people are going to disappoint you. You can't always, do what other people want. So you should always do what you want. So that's why I was like, like I'm just gonna go for it. But to answer the question, is traveling alone lonely? So I mean, to some extent, yes. However, if you're like very like introverted, I think you probably will find it to be like a little bit lonely because you don't like talking to other people, like new people that even you don't know. You need different environment. But for me, like I would say yes and no to some extent. I think it's mostly like it's just how you sort of view it, like what perspective you're doing it. Because when I went to Montenegro, I like most of the time I wasn't even by myself because the hotel that I stayed in, they knew that I was traveling by myself, so they made sure that someone would come talk to me when I was having dinner. Like I just felt like surrounded all the time, and I would go out, like I even went out by myself like to this club, honestly. Best experience ever. And I ended up meeting some British people there, like at the pub, like at this bar, and I spoke to them the whole night. And then I met some of the people from Montenegro. They like were dancing with me and everything. It was quite fun actually, and because like I'd never done that before, and like that made me feel like I can actually do this. And I think in the future, you probably will see more videos of me traveling by myself to different countries and just exploring and. But yeah, I know. So the thing is, well, I think people feel as like, oh, you're lonely, you don't have anyone to go with, and I think that should not put you off like traveling because, as for me, for example, like I've got like 7 friends that love to travel, but it just depends with the convenience of like when I'm actually able to get time off, and sometimes just like the location, with like whether people actually want to go to the location that you want to go to, which obviously then determines whether you're going to travel with someone or travel by yourself. Which for me, it's not a much of a big deal because like I've done like a few trips where, for example, like I've been by myself, like traveling to a different country and then meeting people there. So for me, like doing that, like doesn't make me feel lonely anymore, because I know how to like sort of plan for that, and like I know how to like make myself feel like comfortable in a new environment and surroundings. It's just, just it's just more being just out there. If you're looking to go out to travel by yourself, it's good to just have a mindset of like, okay, cool. You need to know the reason why you want to do that, and also be very like content within that sort of specific reason. Like, okay, cool, like we're going to travel by myself, here's my objectives, I'm going to meet new people, I'm going to do new experiences, and that way it kind of opens you up a little bit to like new possibilities. Because if you don't take the opportunity, things will just pass you by, and you're not going to be able to go to that trip that you want to go to, because you're scared that, oh, like how is it going to go, am I going to be like by myself all the time, am I going to be lonely? But so what, even if you're by yourself, like it doesn't make you lonely. Sometimes you might even be lonely if you're in a big group of people, because big personalities, and you're not a big personality. So I think for me it's just like taking that chance and just going for it, because again, like life is too short to not travel and do the things that you want to do. So yeah, I definitely would recommend it. And I think like probably this year sometime we're going to be seeing more travel videos of me traveling by myself. I've actually got like a really big trip coming up this summer, which I'm super excited for. However, it's not a solo trip, it's with my family, which I love traveling with my family because we always have fun, and it's always a good experience, like regardless. And I've got so much stories to tell you guys about my family trips. And another time where I literally was traveling by myself, and I missed my connection flight when I was in South Africa. But that's another story for another day. So yeah, if you haven't already done so, please guys make sure you do subscribe to my channel, like, share, and comment. I'll also be doing a giveaway if you can guess which country I'll be going to this summer with my family. The first person to get that correctly will get some money for like a trip somewhere. I'll probably cap it to maybe like £100. So if you can guess correctly, if you already don't know, then please comment down below. And yeah, like let me know also if you've traveled solo as well, and what like any tips and hacks as well to like travel solo. I want to do more trips. So yeah, if you've already checked out my other videos as well, please do make sure you go to my other videos as well. And yeah, let me know guys, if you're looking to travel this year as well, just let me know where you're planning on traveling as well. I might need some recommendations, where I should travel solo, and yeah, and what you guys normally do, how to prepare, how to pack, what to pack, where to pack, when, whether, the whole shebang. Just make sure you guys let me know. And if you really enjoy this video, please also make sure you like this video as well. It would really help me out. And yeah, if you already haven't done so as well, please do make sure you go check out my socials as well. I'll put them somewhere down below here, or I'll put them in the end screen or in the description. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you later, probably soon. Hopefully I'll be filming another video as well. So yeah, have a good one guys, take care.